Hello everybody and welcome back to Brick Country. Today we're going to be taking a look at my Lego Ninjago city. Let's get started. So if you watched my Lego room tour video, you'll know that past the Lego city and theme park, I have more tables, including the Ninjago city diorama. But before we get into too much detail over there, let's build some Ninjago sets over here. There we go. Not bad for two $10 Ninjago sets. You get 6 figures for 20 bucks. Pretty cool. Let's move these out of the way and talk about the J set first. This is the J-Mech Battle Pack. You get 4 figures with Master Lloyd, Jay himself, the Wolf Mask Claw Warrior, and the Wolf Mask Guard. Both figures have this same really cool head print, if I can get it to focus. But he has this really cool molded headpiece that goes over it. The J-Mech is pretty sizable. You can close him up right inside, nice and snug. It's got these cool molded pieces, so it all fits together nicely. I think the gun hand is a little disproportional to the rest, but I think it still gets the job done. Comes with this big sword spear thing over here. All these points of articulation will move, and he also turns at the hip thanks to a Technic pin. You can also store Jay's swords on the back. Pretty cool. Next up, we have Kai's Rising Dragon Strike. You get another one of the Wolf Mask Guard minifigures, as well as this exclusive Kai figure that has these like really cool golden highlights on his armor. Great armor printing and detailing. This is a great figure. This is the main reason I bought this set, but the dragon build's pretty cool too. But, you know. The dragon build itself is pretty simple. A lot of big molded elements. You got a dragon orb in its mouth that also fill in the eye. And then the idea is that when you smack this, the dragon launches. Here, let me show you real quick. Just like that. Both sets are pretty cool. But now, let's place them in Ninjago City. So I decided to add the Kai's Rising Dragon Strike set right over here, zipping across the water surface, with the Wolf Mask Guard over here taking aim. And the J-Mech Battle Pack is right over here, battling on the bridge. Wolf Warriors versus Ninja. Who will win? So let's start talking about the main buildings, then I'll move on to water techniques, vehicles, sets, and all that fun stuff. We have the original Lego Ninjago City, released with the Lego Ninjago movie set, right here in the corner. So when you come into the room, nice and prominent set. Next to it, we have Lego Ninjago City docks over here, with Garmadon and Lloyd battling it out. Over here, we have Ninjago City Gardens with the little tranquil island right there with the Zane Memorial on the other side, if you can see through. Right, with that big tree right there. The Gardens is one of my favorites of the 4 sets that are currently out for Ninjago Cities. And lastly, over here, we have the markets, the newest one with that really cool gondola. I like the bonsai tree here. These two, I really like because of the flora they have almost coming out of them. Ninjago City has a little bit of that, but Doc doesn't have any of that, surprisingly. But I think it's cool how they integrated these organic structures into this futuristic city build. If you come around the corner from Ninjago City Markets, there's a half baseplate open. So I decided to take advantage of that and build my first custom part of Ninjago City. We have a fishing hut right there with a crab fisherman, and then the actual fishing port, which is currently under attack by Garmadon's forces. I have a little fish stall with some fish on ice there, and several fishermen running away. We also have that funny scene in the beginning of the Lego Ninjago movie where it's like, General Number 2, pop that kid's balloon. So I represented it that way. We also have a diver who just came up and realized he's under attack, and Pythor involved in the attack. Next to that, we have the bridge. If you watch the Ninjago City animated show, there's a lot of these big bridges. They're usually higher. I decided to lower mine so it's more visible of Ninjago City there. It doesn't block it as much. We have the Kai tank set from the Crystallized Wave, as well as this little Zane set. I don't know what theme it's from, or sorry, season it's from, but it's a tank with these like spring-loaded shooters that come out the side. Got some nice functions. The Cole mech from the Techno season, as well as the J bike from the Crystallized season. We have several Crystallized warriors around this side of the battlefield. Then the bridge breaks down the middle, and we have two enemy vehicles here. One from the newest season, Dragon's Rising, the wolf creature, as well as one of the originals, the Stone Warrior season. We have the warrior bike with that very nice Stone Warrior figure over there. Now you'll notice in the middle of the bridge, as well as a little bit around the corner here, this is the under construction part of Ninjago City. So it's not complete. I still need to order a bunch more of these tiles to finish out to the edge of the bridge and a little bit under on all sides. And right here, I'm using the 1x4 dark trans blue tiles, and I'll finish that out here for the deeper waters, while I'm using the light colored tiles right in here for more shallow and depth areas. If you continue around here, you get to one of my favorite views of Ninjago City. The water area in the back, where I have two bounties. I know the head's custom on this one. I got this one used in a haul, so it didn't have that original rubber piece. So I used the design from the Legacy version, modified it to this one, and I think it looks pretty good. We have the original bounty, as well as the newest bounty, a Kai boat, as well as multiple fishing boats, and a J-Jet. Massive water area, great view of the docks around here. I used a little dock down here to kind of cap off Ninjago City. And I think this area looks very good. To the left of that, we have my Ninjago City island with two of the temples. One from the Exo Wave. Got a little island over here going up to the main structure. Around back there's a garage where Kai has his little mech over here, him and Pixel working on it. Come around to the front, and you have Jay's mech parked with a little battle between Lloyd and a Serpentine. Got them posed on these clear minifig poses. Got the nice stone staircase out front with the beach. Then there's the new Dragon Rising temple over here. Underneath that, though, I have this little garage, which still needs some work, but I think it's pretty cool. And we have Lloyd's Digiracer, I believe it's called, from the video game season. Kind of jumping out right there, going to take on Garmin on his forces over there. Right above that entrance, there's a really fun detail. I have two Stone Warriors from an older season. They don't care too much about the current events, so they're just chilling, enjoying their vacation. You'll notice I have lots of vehicles and jets and dragons and all sorts of stuff flying in Ninjago City. I use these clear pieces I found in the Pablo to support the bounty. You also got one of the Sea Warriors from the Sea season, jumping out of the water with a fish there. Up here we have Lloyd's dragon from the Ninjago movie, flying above it all, as well as the Kai jet from the Techno season. One of the best jets, in my opinion, from the LEGO Ninjago wave. You got Zane in his dragon form up here. Jay with a jetpack. The Jester skeleton falling off here. He came in a set with this, the original Zane dragon. I love this set. It is the only of the original dragons I still have fully intact, all its pieces. You have that exclusive Zane with the dragon torso. I have him perched on top of Ninjago City. Kind of a cool angle there. And we also have Cole, also in dragon form, back here. Now, there was one more set that used to be flying in LEGO City. We have the Zane Dragon Jet. I kept bumping this one off, so I decided instead of having it flying, I'll have it crash. I didn't have a location, so I built this little beach strip right here. Got a palm tree. And I also added the Castaway minifigure just chilling over here on the beach. There's also lots of fun minifig details in Ninjago City, like the Master of Sound with a Serpentine. He's just playing, trying to get some money, little side gig. There's also some Serpentine enjoying Master Chen's noodle shop over here. We have Detective Zane on the case for any mysteries in Ninjago City, as well as Cyrus Borg being interviewed over here by Gail Gossip. Pretty cool. And no Ninjago City is complete without Dareth. With all the water detail in the Lego City, you're probably wondering where I got so many tiles so quickly. These I actually found on the pab wall, these 1x4 tiles, as I was saying earlier. I also found a lot of black plate, so I have managed to coat the entire place. I just need to finish getting these tiles to coat around there where the bridge is. And any 1x holes I found, I use these leaf elements, these almost flowers in green, similar to in Ninjago City. Just kind of carry that design over here, as well as some cheese wedges for some rocky details mixed in the water. And I think it gives a pretty cool effect. There's also some mixed in light blue tiles for different depth. And I think the overall look is really good. I just can't say it enough. I love this angle of Ninjago City. You can see way into the back of some of these buildings, like Clutch Powers back there. You can see all the backs of these buildings, which are still highly detailed. Got Doubloon, Clancy, and Monkey Wrench kind of climbing up here to visit the sushi bar. And so many just fun minifig details. I had so much fun working on this project, and still do. Even though it is incomplete, I still feel like I'm going to add more minifigs and maybe some more flying things to Ninjago City, so it's far from done. But that's the joy of Lego. You're never really done adding or building to any project you start. There's always something to change, make better, add, which is great. One idea I have for more growth is to remove that temple, build up the mountain, and bring it out as well. Mount the Destiny's Bounty flying. So we have 2 bounties flying in Ninjago City, which I think could be a pretty cool look. And then over here, add the new Dragonstone Shrine set that's coming out. Maybe that Kai Climber mech climbing up the side, and be able to put that temple on the top and have 2 platforms staggering to add more ground stuff to Ninjago City. And as for vehicles, I think this is going to be it for ground vehicles at a time, as long as they can fit on this bridge. While in the sky, I think we could add some more flying stuff, because there's so many cool Ninjago flying things, from dragons and jets to flying ships. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, subscribe, and comment below your thoughts. See you guys later. Farewell.